What do you look for when scouting for IDA?
Yeah, for IDA specifically, I always say it falls into 3 different categories, right? And before we even get to the 3 different criteria, the first one is how can we help you, right? So can we actually help this young person become a better version of themselves? And everybody, as you'll know, is on their own journey with that. We've got guys that are studying full-time at the university. You've got others that are here because they've got serious professional aspirations, and we feel we can help with that. You've got others that are here for a gap year, and we're helping them transition back to a high-level institution in their own individual country. So it all starts at where can we help you? Secondly, once we've identified that and we really believe that we can add value and help you achieve, your goals or at least work towards that, it then falls into the 3 criteria, right? The first one, if you're studying, it's academics. Do you meet the academic profile to get into the University of Sheffield, who are obviously our chosen academic partners? If you don't, can we still help you? Because you look at all of our staff members here, everybody has been at the professional level, either as a player, coach, backroom in Spencer's case, and so we're always looking for that personal development, because we realise like football's not going to last forever, and we want to help players on that journey. So academics is first. The second one obviously is playing ability, right? So do you have the qualities in your particular position that we look for? Do we feel that, again, we can help you get better, and do we know the areas that you need to improve on? And are you going to be able to deal with the demands that get put on you here at IDA? Because as you'll know, we enjoy coming into work every single day, but it's not a cakewalk, right? We pride ourselves on the intensity that we put into the sessions and the quality that we provide. And of course, everybody comes here with the aspirations to play in the big showcase games and stuff, and that, that's no joke. We're not going there, it's no gimmick, we're not going there to take nice pictures and put it on our social media. We go there to compete, and we've beat a lot of professional teams this year. So, and that falls into the last one, right? The third and final characteristic that we look for, and it's not to be confused as being any less important as the first 2, is character. So you look at why we bring someone like you in. Firstly, why can we help you? You've been at a professional academy system when you were younger. You had your fair share of injuries and setbacks that, again, you're still very motivated to overcome, and we believe we can help you with that. Obviously, you're helping out now, maybe not academically, but you're involved in the media section of the company. We're helping you develop on a professional and personal level from that side. Playing ability, you're a fantastic player. You've got a lot to offer as a centre midfielder, very powerful, technically very proficient, and very smart player. And third, character. And I know you'll blush when I say this, but if you look at our dressing room and our locker room this year, everybody's a great person, and that is such a rare quality, and it's because we put such an emphasis on who are we bringing into the programme in terms of the person and not just the player or the student. What families are we bringing into the programme? We always say, we're a big family here, and again, it sounds really cheesy, gets used all over the place by a lot of people, but here it means more than that. And I remember on the first day of the presentation, we set out the non-negotiables, and one is, or one of the most important ones is, we look out for each other. So they're the characteristics that I look for, which ultimately put us in a bit of a niche. Not everybody fits into those 3 characteristics, but I think one of the reasons that we've been so successful, not only because we've got fantastic coaches that help you develop game schedule, infrastructure, but it's also because we start right at the beginning by setting the precedent. If you're coming in here, these are the expectations, and this is what you need to live up to.